3 cars purchased, 2 I've not seen in person. One of them came from 1320 and we went down to see it. Now question is, with the other 2 I've not seen yet, am I going to be really happy or manically depressed at the end of this video? Because I haven't got a clue. So if you're into the R53s, you 100% know where we are. We are at 1320. So I got a message off Tom on Facebook last week asking if we wanted a few cars off him. And of course, I said yes, because I'm here to finish my collection of JCWs off. So we've got John Cooper Garage's car in the workshop. We have JCW 210s in the workshop. We have a JCW 225 in the workshop. And now we've got a logbook JCW in the workshop. So if you didn't know the difference, there is no difference other than the logbook and the fact that there was only about 320 of these registered. So they are very, very rare now. So the guys have gone for the lunch because we've been talking their ear off the last 2 hours. But yeah, it's impressive when you come down here. It's in the middle of nowhere, but you need it, especially when you're ranging cars for a dyno. So let's head over in past the graveyard. I've not been down here before, so it's the first time we've been down. We've come down to buy a car because we are literally 3 hours away from this place and it is hot, so I'm hoping the aircon works in that car. So here we are, RF55 TKT. So this one is 2005 on a 55, I believe. I could be wrong, I'll double check the logbook. In Astro Black, and it's also got factory Recaro seats, pan roof, R95s, full aero kit, and the all important, it's a factory logbook JCW. So if you don't know what the differences are, we're going to explain in this video, and there is a few variations of what you need to look for. We don't know what to do with this car, so it's got 83,000 miles on, but these guys have had their hands on it, so you know it's got 469 cam, 550 injectors, KW V1s, pulley and a map, so it's probably doing about 230 brake and a Jan Speed manifold. So let's jump into here. So we've literally purchased this like, I don't know, an hour ago, not driven it yet. We'll pop the bonnet. So it's a tidy car, very well spec'd. The gent who had it before has a bit of an obsession with buying and selling cars, and he's had a lot of cars. This is how they look when we find them. So obviously this has been maintained by 1320, and we are aware it needs a few bits, so we'll most likely need to pull the clutch out and do a clutch on it. And then what we'll do is go through it, whether we demod it or not. Scott and Tom have happily offered to detune it for us and put the 210 map back on, so we might take the cam out. We'll see how we go, but I suppose the drive home will decide this, what we do with it. There's a few bits on it, but me personally, I think this car needs to now be a standard car. The days of getting tuning cars, what are quite rare, is a bit hit and miss. If it's your car and you're going to keep it, then yeah. If you're going to sell it, then I'd want factory. So with this one, we're probably going to do, we'll take the KW ones off. We'll put an original suspension on if we can get his hands on it. If not, it'll go on standard suspension, because these need top mounts. The GRS will probably come off as well and a standard one on, so we will most likely detune this one, and it'll go to live on a long and fruitful life in someone's collection, or go in a car show at the weekend, or potentially it might come back through our hands at some point, because we always buy our cars back if you've looked after them. So if you look after your cars, ring me up. That's why we do so much prep on cars. So interior wise, it's like 27 degrees today, and I'm told the aircon works because it is stifling, and I've worn a flannel shirt, which was a mistake. So spec wise, multifunction steering wheel, arm and cardan, chrono pack, we've got climate control and a visibility pack, we've got anthracite roof lining and a sunroof, so it's near perfect spec. We've got a lot of black cars at the minute, but it turns out all the best spec cars are black cars. Astro black cars actually. So yeah, got a lot on this one. We'll keep you updated on what we're going to do with it. You'll probably see it on our socials. If you are interested in buying it, give us a call. You might be able to get to it before I get my hands on it. If you want the mods on, then fantastic. If you don't want the mods on, then I'm going to take them off anyway. But if you do want them, you need to let me know before I take them off, because these guys, I've got all the receipts, it's got full history. These guys have done a lot on this car. I know we need to do a clutch, we need to do brake pipes, we probably need to do other stuff what I find on it. But these guys, I've looked after this car for the last 3 years, and it's just this time it's come in, the owner wants to let it go and narrow down his car collection. Sell a couple of Porsches, sell a couple of Minis, and buy a Porsche. Can't not have a Porsche. R53s, our garage is that busy at the minute, we've got nothing up for sale. We've not been able to list anything for ages. I've got 3 cars ready to go. Well, I say ready to go, nearly ready to go. One came in 2 days ago. The other one I've not put on the ramp yet, which is the red one behind me. And this one we just finished prepping, even though I bought it a month ago, because the garage is literally busy every day. So here's a little plug. We are recruiting in a minute. We've got 2 job adverts up on our Facebook page. If you are interested and you are local, please have a look. We're looking to build this place up. There's 2 roles going. 1 mechanic and 1 general assistant. What will have a bit of mechanics and a bit of everything in it. So it's not just a boring job here. So let's get back to it. RF55 TKT. As you will have seen at the start of this video, we went down a 1320 for this car. Customer of theirs was literally thinning the herd on his car collection, and he dailied this for the last 2 years. We got it, it needed a clutch, it needed some other work, so we've gone through it all over, to be fair. I've touched it everywhere. And it's had an inspection too, it's had brake pipes, and more importantly, it's had a 3-piece clutch and rear main seal. So that thing is absolutely spot on at the minute. This one's a factory logbook JCW. It's one of 72 or 73, I believe, what were registered in Q4 of 2005. So it's like rocking horse rare. It's proper car, this one. So spec-wise, now let's have a look at the unobtainable unicorns. So spec-wise, when we're after JCWs, the things what make them worth a bit of money and more desirable is stuff what came from factory. So these are raw, this is literally, it's dirty because it's been sat in my unit for a month as I've been getting in and out of it. But Harman Kardon, electric folding mirrors, Recaros, these are the comfiest seats Mini did. We did 35,000 miles 1 year in these seats and we didn't get backache. They are much comfier than the Sparcos. Plus, these were a factory option as well. Twin clock, so it's got the chrono pack. More importantly, it's got the pan roof, visibility pack, and it is spec to the 9s. It doesn't get, well, it gets slightly higher spec than this, but we're near 95% of the way there. So, just jumping under the bonnet. Now, spec-wise, when we bought this one, it come with some little extras. So we've changed the expansion tank, we've put a new condenser on, it'll have an AC regas, and we've done the radiator and everything associated with it. It's already had a timing chain and a supercharger service done at 1320. We've left the Jan Speed manifold on what they put on, and we've also left on the KW V1 coilovers, which were fitted about 2 years ago, literally circa 7,000 miles. This thing is wonderful. It's really clean underneath as well. Whoever buys this is going to love it. It's got probably 82 on, I think, 82,000. Let's just double check. 83,402 currently. So this will have its MOT on Monday and be ready to go. You'll see this on the website up at £9,000. Full history car, factory logbook JCW. Don't forget there's quite a few cars at the minute up for sale. None of them are factory logbook JCWs other than these 2. Onto the red one. So, bit of story behind this one. This gent is an R53 maniac when it comes to his cars. He's had loads of them. We bought it out of the owners club. It was up for sale and it were a nice car. I think 94 or 97,000 miles. But the history, up until I touch it all over, is literally full dealer history. Which, dealer history at the minute, I can give and take a bit as long as it's been done at a specialist, because the guys what work at the dealers now never ever had these through their hands, so you may as well just get a random garage at this point. But most importantly, it's chili red, R95s, Recaros, aero kit, except for rear bumper, which this sometimes it looks better without the rear bumper because you can do a GP trim if you want to. And more importantly, no lacquer peel, unlike this piece of thing here. Spec wise, come into my interior, it's all red and leathery. So ignore the fact that I've robbed the handbrake off it already. The gear knob will be staying with it. The steering wheel will be a regular 3-spoke one, because we have to take some money back out of this to make it worth selling. But yeah, it's got front and rear Recaros, beautiful. These won't have come in from factory because this is not a heated seat car. And when you got these cars, these all were heated. So if you put these seats in, you automatically had to pay for heated seats. Now it can be retrofit quite easily these days, because there's a gent on Facebook doing a very good kit from what I see, and it's got an Alcantara roof lining. Spec wise, we're not far off Italian job. I need a set of R90s on in silver. I've got some over there I bought from a breaker. Turned out 3 out of 4 of them were fake, but I still powder coated them because you never know when you want them. They still look all right. Jump under the bonnet. When I said this car's clean, we've not inspected it yet. Look at that. All the engine mounts are being done. Everything's been polished under here. It just looks great. So whoever gets this car from us will be absolutely delighted with this. Again, good tyres on. The other one's a set of Michelins. I think these are Ventus S1 Evos. Full matching set. But how many times do you see chili red cars with no lacquer peel? Let's put that back on aero grill. I don't want to lose that. Right, let's close it on the bonnet pon. So yeah, this car will be coming to the market next week. If you want to jump on it now, you can do. It won't come with the steering wheel and the insert because they are mine. It's a JCW leather one, and they are fairly rare. We've got another one on another car at the minute, but these are the only 2 I've had. So that we'll inspect in this video. We'll get it on ramp and see what it's like. And then Lauren was up early on Facebook one morning, and a car came up, and it was a gent. Well, essentially the last owner had died. The daughter and son-in-law were selling it. It's got 37,000 miles on. It's got full history for the mileage. It's not every year or every 18 months as I'd like it to be sometimes, but it's not being driven. The gent who owned this, he was in his late 80s, so it's not been driven much for the last couple of years. It's got 37,000 miles on, and it's a JCW facelift 210. So, aero kit, 17-inch S-spokes. It's got the nav in. It's got electric folding mirrors. Unfortunately, one of them doesn't work, so we'll have to try and source one. So we're going to inspect this car. Let's get on ramp. Let's have a look what we've got to deal with. I think quite a bit. Right, honest reaction. I'm either going to be really happy at these 2 cars or manically depressed. Let's find out. So, let's go on the exterior. It really does need a clean. The roof requires repainting. We need to do that. It's got the ghost of a Union Jack on there. And then let's get under I think the bonnet and the bonnet's fine. There's no rust on the back because I've already seen that if you come here. What we might have to do is probably reseal the lights after we clean them, because no doubt, because it's been sat, they're going to be perished. And same here, and same on this side. It's a facelift car, so it's prone to rusting on the rear lights. Let's get under the bonnet. So I'm going to say it's got oil in because it doesn't sound like a bag of spanners. Apparently this was serviced not that long ago. And on the MOT it come up with a lot of advisories like front rear brakes, it needed both subframes with tension, so we'll have to do them. And a few other bits. They did tyres but put essentially a tyre on it. Can I have a tyre please? Yes. What tyre do you want? A tyre. That's what they did. As cheap as they come. Expansion tank, I mean we changed these for fun, it's yellow, it's old. Rather than stick it with someone else, we're going to have to do that, get a coolant flush because that is dirty. Under this bonnet needs some attention. Here's a 210 kit. It came with this on, I've already robbed the bolts for another car, so I can't find them when I was rebuilding it. And it's got a bright red dot, which is what we want to see. It's a legit one, it's not in an egg gasket at some point, somebody swapped the head off it. It's just, it needs a good clean, it needs some TLC under here, it is rough. The top mounts, believe it or not, are actually good. I don't know how, but they are good. It's probably because the car never actually moved. Who's are them? Is it pliers? Bloody hell, I wonder what else I'm going to find.
See if you can pull them out.
Oh, I don't know if it's a bit warm down there. I burnt my arm yesterday on a manifold and it killed me. The shower was stinging like crazy. That's good. Oh, Blue Point, bargain. We're in for some cheapo Snap-on stuff. I never buy Snap-on, it's a rip-off. So, I think we might end up with, judging by the tops of these have been done in past, but we might have to be doing some brake pipes. That joint does not look the best. It might clean up, it's not leaking, it might be all right. This needs sorting. Radiator is rough, to say the least. God knows if the aircon works. It ain't a bad spec car, this. Aero kit, electric folding mirrors, AC, I think it's got visibility pack as well. Should we get it up in air? Let's get it up in air. All right then. We'll start from back and we'll go at front. So, John Cooper Works exhaust, you never ever see them rot. They last forever, these things. It's rare when they go. But yeah. Oh no. I think we're gonna have a full set of Bilsteins on this. And you know what? The bush is actually nearly solid on that. I don't know if we can buzz them down, get them tidied up. So I really don't want to take it completely to pieces, but however, we might have to powder coat this rear subframe. I think this one is probably going to be having a lot more than I've realised. So if you're wondering what we spent buying this one, we're going to be all right whatever we do. We bought it right. We sent a driver to go get it. We had no idea what it's going to be like. We know we need disc pads at the rear because, I mean, look at them. They're never cleaning up. And probably some rear calipers, judging by that. It's been sat for a while. It's been sat outside. We need brake pipes. We need a rear subframe, full rear subframe setup and suspension. Body needs some attention, buzzing down, surface rust. So it's just surface rust, that. We'll change this for another one. Again, we'll have to do some rust prevention. So whoever gets this car off us, it's going to be fully sorted. Unless I find something where I think, no, we're not having this car. However, it's not too bad. Like I say, it's got 37,000 miles on. If it's been sat there, it's going to be crispy, innit? They're not all garages, not everyone's got a garage. And if you've got a garage, you're not using it to put your car in, let's be honest. So yeah, all this subframe's going to have to be renewed. Drop links will get changed when we do subframe anyway. What drive shaft's like? Alright. Not bad, you know. The CV boots are alright. It's just like usual stuff. I wonder if that works. Usually they're full of oil and they never work. That's crispy, isn't it? So, where did we pick this one up from? Like Preston or something? It's not been a seaside car, it's actually probably been about 40 miles away from it. But we need a trip to powder coaters, don't we? So maybe this one won't be going up for sale next week. However, if you want it, I'll take a pre-order on it, because where are they? 37,000 mile cars, they don't exist. We've got an oil leak from potentially rocker cover. I'm not sure, it's leaking outside. It could be the seals on the timing chain. Oh, there's some. Maybe we just do, because we're going this far and subframe will be off, I might just do sump anyway, clear it out. It's just crispy, innit? It's been sat for such a long time, and I think probably somewhere near a river. If I Google Earth it, it's probably near a river. So yeah, these at Realities are buying cars blind. 37,000 miles, it's crispy. It's not as bad as that grey one I've just sent to scrappers. However, this is savable. 37,000 miles. So, sort of subframe, all the bushes out, front rear suspension. It's going to have probably a buzz down and maybe an under seal. Then what we'll do is front rear brake pipes, because if the rear's done, the fronts will be done, guaranteed. Oh no, fronts have actually been done already, I might get away with that, it's not bad. Front rear disc and pads. I mean, look at it. You see how long it's been sat for? Like moss on it. So the story goes with this car, the gent who owned it died in April and it's been sat ever since. He had an MOT on it, and the advisories for once on this MOT were actually legit, because subframe, surface corrosion, not seriously weakened. Same with rear. Disc and pads, well, God knows what else when we get into it. But it'll probably have the usual. We'll drop the subframes. We'll probably put another radiator on this one, supercharger service. I think the alternator, well, when I get the belt off, we'll have an inspection. See what the pulleys are like. If the sump's coming off, I might as well chuck a chain in it. For the sake of parts on a chain. Luckily, the clutch is good, because I'll be honest, I don't like doing clutches. Like, new shoulder operation, takes a lot of shoulder out of me. However, it's savable. It'll make a really nice car, this. This one, chances are this will go in someone's garage and it'll either come out only in the summer and it'll go to every car show. I'd like to see it do some road trips through Europe, because the guy who owned it before it had it since 2012 and he loved it to death. Apparently they're a bit of a character, but who owns them in here? So yeah, car number one, a 5 out of 10. So, when old people own cars, it creates old people problems, and generally it's because of eyesight. However, this guy went to nth degree, put a reversing camera in and a massive mirror. I think that's also a dash cam as well. So I'm probably going to leave that in, because I'll be honest, someone will probably want it. If you can take it out yourself, feel free. It doesn't look like it's been wired in too well. Multifunction steering wheel, electric folding mirror, because only one works at the minute. CD player, CD changer as well in the back. And seats what require a good wet vac. So yeah, that is the honest truth for when we find our cars to when they actually look like that. when we get these advertised and so forth, there's a lot what goes into it. You wouldn't expect it, but we're doing like a soft restoration on this one. And that's why we don't discount cars. Why would I? I could just clean it all up, spray paint all but rust and send it out and make a quick bag on it. What's the point? Because at some point I might want to buy that car back. Right, we're going to get it off at ramp. We're going to get the red one on the ramp because I've not seen that yet. And then hopefully that one's not hiding anything underneath it, what I don't know about, because the gent what we bought it from, 2 days after we bought it, he's put like a request up in the owners groups looking for another car. So it's giving me a bit of a spidey sense of alarm bells. So let's get this off. I think I said at the start of this, I'm either going to be happy or manically depressed, and I'm confused of which one I am at the minute. I don't know. Can hear the pulley already, you're not tensioner. Squeak, 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 squeak. I'll put this one here for now. Hell, nearly didn't work, brakes. Okay. Right, let's get this one. One thing I forgot to mention with this one, it has the John Cooper Works suspension. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's spec'd. Honestly, by the time I'm finished with minis for YouTube, I want this ramp to be like casting couch where everyone recognises it. Where every mini gets, serviced. Yeah, serviced. Serviced to say the least. Let's get some clean gloves on, shall we? Oh no, I've gone through 100 gloves this week. Literally hundreds, of course. It's that hot, my hands are that sweaty. Sweaty. Oh, that one's nasty, that one. Already. I'm just recycling through them now. Right, chili red cars. It's rare when we get a chili red car through. Mainly because the paint's always done. It's absolutely done, so. I like a chili red one, it looks good. Need some R90s though. Defo need some R90s. The R95s are not bad, they've recently been refurbed. Come on. There we go. I'm curious to see if we've been done because we've had this car like 2 weeks, so just not had time to put it on ramp. Right then. So, oh, that is my face. Right, power steering pump, not too bad. There's like been a historical leak on it by the looks of it with, you know, build up a grate. That engine mount's new. Subframe's not too bad. Arms not too bad. New ball joints. New CV boot. New drop links. Not bad. Got a leak from the oil pressure sensor switch. Somewhere, you see the green thing up there. You can't really see it on camera. It's all misty. It's all misty. Clutch lever all right. Again. So clearly subframe's been dropped because even hubs have been powder coated. It's all been powder coated. Well, they've been powder coated, the subframe's not. It looks like it's probably been painted by hand. But you've got new wheel hubs as well. The bearings, sorry, the bearings new. It's been powder coated, the backing plates have been sorted. God, some money's been spent on this car. Polybushed arms. We've got a lower chamfering strut brace from OMP, what's been catching. Maybe that'll get took off, I'm not sure. We probably might leave it on, who knows. Scorpion manifold and sports car. It's brand new, it's fantastic. The old me would have swapped that for a standard one if there wasn't loads of prep to do on this car, but I'm going to leave it on because there's nothing to pay for. Polybushed anti-roll bar. Right, brake pipe time. These don't look too bad. It's alright. Even like the body, look, that one's got 37 on. This has got nearly 100 on. Look at it. Totally different. I'm telling you that. It's not about how many miles cars got on sometimes. It's about the ownership. If you're buying it to drive it, it's definitely the ownership. If you are buying it to, to stash away, then obviously it's the mileage. These side skirts, or at least the plimps for them, the side skirts, I'll be honest with you, come off a convertible looking at this. Because they've got the cut out here for the underbrace, what goes down. So they've come off a convertible, both sides. So he give us some R56 rear trailing arms, which are aluminium and a bit lighter, and that was his next thing to do on the job list, but you don't need them. You're not going to get loads of feel out of them anyway. Rear subframe wants a bit of a buzz down and tidy up. Suspension looks good. Brake pipes look good. Drop links. Base and pads look alright. EBC green stuff on the rear. You see it? So it's had some money spent on it. This is what we want to see. We want to see money spent on cars. Unfortunately, you can't get your maintenance back when you're buying cars, but let's go to the, am I happy or manically depressed? I'm very happy at this one. Somewhere, maybe it's a different car. So front and rear JCW, suspension, I'll take that any day of the week. Has it got the roll bar as well? Yeah. It's got the roll bar as well. It's got some aftermarket VDO gauges in. They'll stay with the car. And the steering wheel, like I said, is going to come out. The gear knob will stay with the car. And I think there was one other thing what we were going to take off it, just to make figures work, because obviously when you're buying a car like this, you paid a lot of money for it in the first place, and to make a profit off it, we have to do some things. But this car, because of the history, we couldn't not buy it. It's a great spec as well. It's not complete factory spec. A lot of this stuff's been put on after, which a lot of Mini owners do. They've got one thing where it's got going for it, and it's a massive thing. It's a logbook JCW. It's an 06 plate. That 54 plate's a private plate. It's an 06 plate, registered in Q4, and it's one of the 320 odd cars registered in 2006 as a factory JCW. There's only 390 in total. They are rare. They're rarer than GPs. Well, no, they're not rarer than GPs in the UK, but they're not far off. But yeah, this car again, it'll be going up for sale 9,000. It's worth every penny and probably a bit more. Whoever buys it is going to love it. There's a few little bits what you'll probably want to do. You might want to get an aero rear bumper. It's already got the spoiler, the aero spoiler. They are hard to come by, and it's been fit properly and it's been painted, it's colour matched. They were a Cooper option, and they look better than the G-Wings or anything like that. It suits the car. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. We're back on R53 content. It obviously does very well, you guys. We are 1,000 subscribers, and I honestly cannot believe 1,000 people are watching me. Don't know.